everybody, man. It's your boy Tricks of the Press, man. Welcome to goddamn Up in Smokes, man. Pretty much this is a new platform coming from goddamn On That Bullshit production, you know what I did. At the end of the day, man, I got a few homies in here today, and we just gonna wrap up the year, have genuine conversations, talk our bullshit about shit that happened in the year of 2018, man. Pretty much, and I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, and then we gonna get it in like that. So, right here, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Simba Bradley. You got it.
I'm Aaron, social media bro Deacon.
It's your boy, No Bad Days.
I'm Gus.
Hey! Yo! At the end of the day, man, all these guys have been on my podcast. If y'all don't know, y'all will know, man, On That Bullshit podcast. But everybody is like very close to me. We keep it 100, and we just talk our shit, man. Like I said, yo, we are here to wrap up pretty much 2K18, man. Coming into 2K19, and what is the best way to do it with the homies? You know what I'm saying? That's been around me, conversing through the whole year about albums, artists, movies, all that bullshit. Let's see, man. My first question is, man, where do y'all want to start? I already told y'all what we were gonna talk about. Where do y'all want to start? Like, do y'all want to start on the bad note or the good note first?
We can hit wherever you want.
All right, well, pretty much, man, we're going to do it like this. First question, man, pretty much, man, who do y'all feel took an L for the year? Like, out of all the people that just lost, that was probably winning the year before.
Yeah, off top, yeah.
I'm gonna put Tekashi up there.
I'm going to put Tekashi up there, too. That was the main person I was really thinking about. Well, I understand why y'all say Kanye, but who want to break down why Kanye first?
Kanye been in the game for longer than Tekashi. If we want to speak those terms.
Yeah.
I mean, I see why you say Tekashi because I mean he took a major LD majors L of the year, but he brought that shit on himself. You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I think Kanye, he has some time in the game. He knows.
What do we feel is wrong with Kanye? Because me personally, I don't care about your likes. Y'all know me. I don't care if it's something that I don't care about. I don't care about. I still love it for you. But we can all agree that we love Kanye for his music.
Yeah. Well,
that's the only thing that I accept from Kanye is his music. I don't care how you feel about Trump. I don't give a fuck about what he wear.
You didn't like any of the recent records? Like, project-wise, I didn't like a whole project from Kanye.
You didn't like Kids See Ghosts?
As a whole, no. I liked Cudi songs.
Like, Kids See Ghosts was fire.
Anytime it was pretty much a Cudi song where Kanye was featured,
yeah.
Which is I'm so reborn.
That's a new spot. Like you talking about the shit that was produced by.
Well, I don't even know if that was the case because I didn't check the credits. I'm just telling you, that song was fire. Ye's verse on that song was there, and I was cool with that. I'm not saying that it was trash or anything. It just wasn't for me.
I mean, I enjoyed Kanye's project by himself. It was short. It was sweet. It was nice. It was right to the point. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Kids See Ghosts. I'm a Cudi fan.
Yeah,
so I'm a Cudi
guy. Yeah.
I'm biased. Yeah,
I'm a Cudi guy.
Hey, yo,
but I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt as though that was more. Cudi put more on that album than Kanye did. You know what I mean? And there has been a decline in Kanye's music over the past few years.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
He had a lot of projects to work with.
But you gotta realize too,
and I felt like all of them was trash. That whole 7 project shit,
Tiana Taylor had a great album.
Tiana Taylor's voice was good on her album.
But there was some times where like I was like, yo, why
the production was so fucking
They had
trash.
a laser in the background of one of her songs.
Yes.
It wasn't a laser, it was the Atari sample.
So wait, you gonna tell me you didn't fuck with Push album? Hey, shout out to Push, guys, show the shirt.
Hey,
shout out to Push. So you didn't fuck with Push's album?
Push was out of the 7 project theory or whatever the fuck was going through Kanye's mind. That was the best 7 shit, but at the end of the day, is it a top 5 album in my eyes? No. That shit is trash. I'm not sitting here listening to a fucking playlist. I mean, even the shit he did with Nas, come on, man, we talking about Nas. Kanye fucked Nas shit up.
I didn't even like the song that everybody really liked, that the Cop Shot the Kid song.
I mean, the only reason they like it is because of the sample, which the Slick Rick sample was fire. Anything Slick Rick, any sample you do is gonna get love, is gonna get praise. But at the end of the day, y'all were talking about Cudi I'm gonna let the G-Ho come in, the greatest hater of all time. I don't, yo, that nigga's overrated to me. I fucking hate Kid Cudi. I fucking hate Kid Cudi.
Answer me this.
Oh man. Shit.
You love Kanye, right?
No.
Okay. So then that doesn't matter.
No. That nigga
Because
says love Kanye, right?
if you do have an appreciation for some of the music Kanye was putting out at a certain time,
Okay, I'll give it to you like
it
this.
was being wrote.
I'm not a core Kanye fan. I've said this on the podcast. I'm not a core Kanye fan. And I'm not the type of person to actually get into debates or arguments about Kanye's legacy in hip hop. He's well respected. But at the end of the day, I listened to Kanye when Graduation came out. Is that the same album that him and 50 was battling out? Because I'm a big 50, like I fuck with anybody from Aftermath, Shady, like Dr. Dre, the whole West Side Connect, I fuck with it. But at the end of the day, Kanye and 50 did that thing, and I was into it. I'm a big boxing fan, so I'm into that. That was a great rollout. I feel that's the best rollout ever. Two niggas at the peak of their career, bumping heads, dropping albums at the same time. That was great. And I went and listened to Graduation. And at the end of the day, I'm more like, goddamn.
That's a great album.
And I was like, yo, that's dope. But Jesus Walk, I don't know that Kanye. I know the song, but I never listened to the album. I'm never gonna go back to like the early stuff because that's not what I know and that's not what I'm about to fish for. I'm gonna fish for recent, current, and I'm gonna keep moving. But Graduation, and I love 808 Heartbreak.
Yeah.
I did not like Dark Twisted Fantasy. I felt like I felt like it was a bunch of fucking
art.
Nah, it was a bunch of
art.
It was a bunch of playlists. That's what I felt. It was like everything on that album was a single.
It was just.
It was on the radio. If you wanted to hear that album, it was on the radio.
Because it was popping. That shit was funny.
But like that was just broken down. It was great songs.
Bro, it was 11 songs.
Even the Runaway,
a whole movie.
The whole movie. It was amazing.
I like this rollout.
It was artistic, and you have to give him that credit, and he's an artist. That's what he created. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, for certain, like everybody loves Michael Jackson Bad. You know why I don't like that album? Because as I got older, and I'm a big Mike fan, that is my least favorite album. Because when I listen to an album, I don't want to hear songs that I already know. I want to hear unexpected shit. And I want to say Dark Twisted Fantasy had 11 tracks, and maybe 3 of them were unheard, and they were trash. No, they were trash.
I don't think there's a trash song on that album.
Blame Game? What do we? I love Blame Game.
Blame Game's great.
Can we
He put Chris Rock on that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Chris Rock, I got beef with Chris Rock right now. We're not even talking about that nigga. Fuck him.
But it's okay.
Fuck him.
I fuck with Chris Rock. He a Knicks fan, so I gotta ride with him.
Man, you New York niggas is trash. Yeah. I love y'all to death. I love New York niggas, but I hate them at the same time. Like, these niggas not even in the fucking playoffs, and they be like, oh man, who the best team in the playoffs? The Knicks. Nigga, them niggas ain't made the playoffs in years, my nigga. I'm sorry. You want to hug?
Hey, I'm a Thunder fan. Man. We just look good during the run.
Next question. So we good?
Back to it because you said Takashi.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's get to Takashi. Takashi, in my eyes, was the hottest thing rolling. I ain't even speaking on his music, but his personality. Everybody wanted him. He was the ticket seller.
Everybody wanted him.
Yeah, he was a troll. Exactly, but that sells. In today's world, that sells. So at the end of the day, he's up here with it. But did I condone the shit he was doing? No. I don't fuck with the stupidity. But at the same time, that's his energy. That's who he is. And I understand that. And it's like, damn, now that he's locked up, and this is why I say he took the L of fucking 2K18, because this man was at the peak. You know what I'm saying? He can get a show wherever with any amount of money and sell out because it's him. And for him to go down at the end of the year, it's like I said, I'm a big boxing fan. Yo, this nigga got TKO'd in the 12th round and he was winning the whole fight. This nigga out cold. Concussion protocol.
I hear that.
And this shit hurts. Because like with the platform that we have, it's like we feed off that energy. We feed off the stupidity that you do. And now you got niggas like Jacquees doing it, and it's like, it's not entertaining. It's just, dog, we don't even believe the shit you say.
Right.
With Takashi, it's like,
I mean, you can't.
We ain't gonna
But still,
Takashi just had the numbers that match.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like his energy was crazy.
It was nobody.
Why is this?
One, because he got locked He's not getting
What
out
do you
no
get locked
time.
up for?
Yeah.
All right. That's his business. That's his fault.
It is.
But that's his
But I don't
that's
think,
his-
look at how that man was
That's
moving.
why he took the biggest
I'm
L.
thinking of the money. I'm thinking
I
of the money that he
X is
lost.
dead. Like
I think he took the biggest L, or not the biggest L. I think his L really resides in the fact I don't really think that's who he is. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
He's
what
a
I
real
feel. That's the L, because that's not
charismatic individual,
him.
You know what I'm saying? He just was caught up in some shit.
All right,
Niggas
with
look
that
at
being
him
said,
and
I
see
got
him money
X
shot.
taking the biggest
Look.
L.
Yeah, I don't
X
Hey, yo, he took an
No,
L,
yeah,
but
for sure,
my
for
thing
sure.
is with X, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take some time out, and you know what I'm saying?
It was
say
so much
R&B.
more. It was so
But
much more to come.
that kid,
There was so many-
that kid was very fucking talented, and I loved his music, and he was ahead of his time. And a lot of artists are not like that.
Yeah.
And like all these kids with the face tattoos, they come out weird. But him, it was a different thing. Like just sitting back watching him from doing the trolling shit to saying, you know what? I'm done with this stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on my business shit.
See, that,
And
that's
then
why
for this nigga.
L against Tekashi for me is because he already went through what Tekashi's going through. He already
But
had
them
it
two
in
were
himself.
connecting. They were beating.
And he wasn't done with it. He
They
was
were
still going
talking,
at
and it took X to be a bigger man to grow up throughout the shit and just be like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. This shit, me beefing online is not making me money. And that's what I wish other niggas look at. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of times where I be bullshitting and just cracking jokes and shit, but at the end of the day, for him to just man up, sit down, and realize to himself, like, damn, let me cut this shit out. Let me hit up let me hit up a 6ix9ine.
Tricky too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like for him to man up and be like, you know what? I apologize. I ain't beefing with nobody else. I'm about to hit up everybody that I fuck with and say, yo, squash the beef. And for somebody to pull up on him and kill him, bro, that like, it's crazy. And I understand why you say
It
it took
ain't
an L.
have- it
But
ain't
I ain't
have
gonna
no-
lie, with him dying, I feel hip hop took an L. For real, for real.
Definitely.
Because that kid was talented, bro. He was fucking talented. So we good on this topic?
I got a question.
Go ahead, pop it off.
So, and this year, 2018, we got a lot of new artists. A lot of new artists. You got some artists that's just been dropping new shit.
Yeah.
Right now, who do y'all feel is is overrated? Like niggas is blasting them up to be something
I'ma
that
say-
they're not. You know what I mean? Like it's
Let me wrap my brain around it. The name that comes to my mind is just not up there for me, and I'm not dissing him.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of Lil Baby. I don't think he's gonna be in 3 years. Lil Baby, I feel like he brings the energy, but at the end of the day, I'm the type of person that loves an artist that can grow throughout himself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to be able to grow. And I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm always sometimes
Go
right.
ahead.
Is he from Atlanta?
he is.
That Atlanta sound is gone. Atlanta sound is about to be gone. 2K19, bye-bye. That shit's done. We leaving that in 2K18.
I hope so.
Nah, it's over and done with. That sound was here and it's gone. And with Lil Baby, he brings the energy. I like it. What's the other guy?
I like Gunna.
Gunna, he's not gonna be in 3 years.
I think so. I think he would.
The energy he brings is good, but at the same time, let's take it back a minute. Everybody was fucking with what's the nigga that came off like Future, Design, right?
I don't know.
Hey,
if
I
the
still like
Atlanta
Design.
sound's gonna be good.
But at the end of the
This
day,
project was fire.
you still like Design.
I
But at the
do.
same time, how many people actually out there listen to
I
this?
didn't listen to
It's a lot of niggas in New York that listen to Design. Design is you gotta realize Design. He went on a world tour without an album. It's not too many niggas that can go on a world tour without an album.
That nigga's going on a tour with one song. Let's go on a tour with one song. I'm not saying
to be person.
I mean, his fan base apparently they listen to all his shit. And he does.
And I listen to it. I really
fan
I
base.
fuck with
Panda was
Design.
huge.
And I do feel as though he has talent. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have signed him. You know what I mean? If he didn't.
I don't think the Atlanta sound is gonna be gone next year.
No, I don't
Let's
think
just
so.
go back there.
I do not think that.
I don't think-
Okay, all right. Let me rephrase what I said.
I don't think
Atlanta's not gonna be popping.
I don't think that's true either.
Atlanta's not gonna be popping like it was in 2K18.
Nah.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you right now. Florida
that you
is
rap
about to
about.
come up. This shit that call
Florida's
that black, yo,
lit.
Florida is about to pop
Nah,
off this shit.
Well, you know what the thing about Florida
And
is?
It doesn't matter.
The thing about
It
Florida
doesn't
is
matter.
they
Doesn't matter.
they really support. So
Well, so
when
does
you get,
Atlanta.
when you
Not
get
like
yeah, I
Atlanta
know,
does.
but you get artists on SoundCloud that are blowing up off SoundCloud, and a lot of them are coming from Florida. You know what I mean? And I mean that's big.
Should be red from Florida too, right? Oh
They
no,
not
he's
hitting
from
the
Louisiana,
level
right?
that niggas is hitting.
Coming from behind the camera, a Trippie Red is from Ohio. But
Okay,
on another,
shit,
but
I did not know that.
on another note, Florida did have X, Ski Mask,
Exactly.
Kodak, Denzel Curry, which has a very good album of this year.
For sure.
Yo,
And don't
Atlanta
matter.
is about to
It
wear
don't
down, bro.
I don't think Atlanta's gonna stop popping.
They're not gonna stop popping, but
different sound.
that sound is wearing off.
They
It's
are
drying
going
out.
to
You gotta realize there's a lot of niggas in Atlanta that is still charting.
Look at the
that is still
blueprint that
popping.
they use. Where did they learn that
It's
from?
a lot of them. You still got Thug that's coming out rapping.
Where did they learn it from?
Making hits.
They learned it from
People are getting
him.
tired of that Migos sound.
Exactly. That's the
It's
sound.
not
I'm
even
speaking of.
just me. Oh, so you're
That,
just
yeah, I'm speaking
the
on that
Migos
sound.
flow.
Yes, that.
All right, I thought
so
it was
that
Atlanta.
to me right now was popping in 2018.
Okay,
that
yeah,
sound
we can
is
accept
gone.
that. We can
yeah,
accept that.
okay.
We
So
can
let me
accept that
rephrase
off
again.
the
That's what I was
Quavo
trying to say.
project.
Okay, so let me rephrase that
We can
again.
address that flow as out the
We can all agree that Migos was popping this shit.
But Atlanta ain't going
No,
nowhere.
it's what
Atlanta, no, Atlanta's not going nowhere.
Okay.
But we can agree that when you hear Atlanta, you hear Migos, right?
To an extent, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm saying that Migos sound is gone.
Yeah.
Especially a nigga that love hip hop. If them niggas, them Migos that I'm speaking of, really engage with Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Nah, it's already too late.
yo, if them niggas
It's too late.
engage with Bone Thugs and Harmony, it is a rap for Migos, and that's a
It's
fact.
too late
For who?
for anyone to care.
Bro,
It's too late.
it's hip hop, right? It's hip hop.
When you say,
I'm just saying,
I is the
I'm
king of
just saying,
something,
no,
or when
no,
you
no.
say that we are the best of something, somebody's gonna
It's
come at
not
you
even
like,
that. It's
no,
not
you're
even
not.
that. It's just this. When did Bone Thugs and Harmony drop that diss track?
Nah, Bone Thugs
Lazy
and Harmony
Bone
didn't
drop
drop
I mean,
it.
Lazy
Bone
dropped that.
Lazy
Probably like
That was
last
Friday.
Wednesday.
Friday. Did some shit.
Last week.
Was that shit even trending on Twitter?
It doesn't. Yeah, it was trending on Twitter.
And it's just
It was. But at the end of the day, do me a favor. Go back and listen to it.
it. No, I mean, I'm gonna go back and listen to it, but did they listen to it?
They should. If they won't, like if they
21
won't say shit,
Savage
they
did
better
it.
listen.
21 Savage replied.
That's hip hop. You know, people in the music industry gonna look at it and be like, oh.
But that's what we speaking
You know
on
what
hip
I'm
hop. We don't
But
like.
I'm talking about the average person. What's gonna make it, relevant?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna
if
tell you
drop
this
a
right
fire
now. You talking to Bone Thugs and Harmony fans right now, bro?
It doesn't matter.
Joe
when it comes to
Budden
you,
dropped a
still.
great
It doesn't matter.
diss track to Drake.
He did.
Amazing, not afraid, was amazing. Ain't nobody give a damn.
But did you hear it? And you said it was amazing.
But ain't nobody cared.
Okay, all right. We gonna.
So,
Hey,
does
hey,
it-
yo,
are
this
they
is perfect.
taking
This
an
is
L?
perfect.
Is there an
Change
L
the
to be
conversation. This is perfect because my next conversation is. It was a lot of beefs in 2K18.
Yeah.
We had Cardi and Nicki.
Yeah.
We had.
That was petty.
We had Machine Gun Kelly, Eminem.
Yeah,
We had,
that was boring.
We
That was
had Tony. Who else we got? Jordan Lucas.
We didn't care about that. Kanye and Drake.
Kanye and Drake. Let's talk
Everybody
about.
versus Drake.
Let's talk about the beefs of 2K18. And just to refresh my memory, wasn't Chris Brown and Soulja Boy beefing earlier this year?
Oh, it shouldn't be.
Well, I'm just saying because I want to involve that too. I'm trying to
I
think
think
of
they cool.
all the beefs
That was last
that
year.
That was
happened.
last year.
Okay, all right. I'm always sometimes right. Anyways,
They're talking about
so
boxing and
I'm
shit.
gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask everybody before we get into a deep conversation. What was the best beef for you this year?
The pushing in Drake.
I don't care for Drake at all. I mean,
I don't care for Drake neither, but
It was
like,
the best one. It was the most interesting. It's the only relevant one of the year. It's the only one we cared about.
So all right,
Really
wait,
care about
hold
it.
on, because I want the audience to understand you. So you care about the energy and the impact of something.
Well, yeah, because if a diss track, what it takes for a diss track, you can't just drop a track. You know what I mean? I just drop a track right now on Jay-Z. Is that a diss track? Yes.
If it was
But
fire.
what is the impact? Is it gonna touch the ears? You know what I'm saying?
I
Do
mean-
people know it? Because I can say right now, fuck you.
You want me to tell you something?
Look, in a closet
look,
and nobody else here. You know what I'm saying? Where's my
but if you
Aaron,
claim you're
wait,
the best,
hold on,
if
Aaron,
you
hold on.
claim you're the best, you have to prove it.
Hey, Aaron, hold on,
I'm
because
not
I got
saying
beef
that.
with you real quick. I got beef
I
with you
ain't
real
not
quick.
saying.
Aaron, I got beef with you real quick.
Yeah.
Because let's not, with what you're saying, I understand impact, But
Bring up Hit 'em Up. What happened?
no. I'm not bringing up in
I'm about to say
we can also talk about the best fucking diss track of all time.
Either.
We can talk about that, but that's not the energy I'm trying to bring. I'm not letting that you right now.
We're not
Because
good.
Aaron, I fuck with you 100%.
Yeah.
And I understand that you care about impact, but at the end of the
Well,
day,
not just
no,
impact. I think that should be
hold on, let me get
accounted
off. Let me
into.
get off with the beef. Because I remember you coming to me and you saying, literally, you and me both watching our phones for Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly.
Because I was excited.
Exactly.
I thought maybe they were gonna awaken the beast.
Yeah.
He didn't do shit.
Yo, time out. To me, I feel out of all the beefs, entertainment wise, I love Jordan Lucas and Tory Lanez. I love the energy of it. I love the fact that motherfuckers spoke his mind. He said, yo, I'm the best. Even that Jordan Lucas guy, where he said that Jordan guy, what's his name? And he know that nigga name. At the end of the day, the impact, and I'm only speaking from my perspective, when I woke up, that's the first thing I seen.
Yeah.
When I went to Twitter, that's the first thing I seen.
For sure.
It was boom, 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 boom.
But what
Hit,
happened?
no. What do you mean what happened? Jordan Lucas ate his ass up.
We just
but
all at the same time decided.
Jordan Lucas ate his ass up.
Shit was fake.
We should say, look,
That's what.
Wait,
That's
hold on,
what.
hold on.
That's what the interest is about, because the shit wasn't
all
real.
together.
Okay, I understand. Hey, real or fake, we talking about beef, bro.
Yeah.
We talking about hip hop, bro.
It's not beef if it's fake.
Okay, I understand that, but you gotta
I can't fight you on it.
Man, you know what I mean?
Unless you hit me, I'm gonna hit your back.
Yo, I want the beat that I'm gonna say this shit on the track, but if I see you, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
But
that's
that's not
None
real life.
of these
That's
beats
not
we talking about, none of the beats we talking about
like
has ever hit that energy.
Nah, never.
And it's not going to hit that energy.
Nope.
So let's keep it hip hop.
I mean, somebody, when Chris Brown and Drake was beefing, far back, bottles got thrown. Shit was niggas that they couldn't.
But see, exactly. Okay. That's a whole different era, bro. That's a whole different era.
We can't even talk
It's
about
not beef then.
Okay.
It's
So
not the beef
y'all having
that
a
you
friendly
use. It's
conversation.
not the beef that you want. You can only
They
do
doing
what
this.
you
That's what
see.
they
Okay,
doing.
all right.
This right
Yeah,
there.
all right. So let me rephrase the question.
Past that.
Hip hop wise, who had the better exchange? You feel Eminem?
Yeah,
Pusha Drake?
Pushing Drake. Yeah.
This
Push
is
the
no competition.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
They
all
have
right.
been for years.
Let's keep that same energy. I'm gonna just agree with y'all.
I mean, and it has
They
something
work
to do with
with
impact.
that's what
What
it
it is, the thing that matters, the only
Nigga
reason
Gus.
beef matters is if it makes the music better. And those push tracks were fire.
Yeah.
There was no diss track that was on that level. Like, Push dropped the best music, so that was the best beef.
And you gonna take Push diss track over, and I didn't even feel Machine Gun Kelly won that shit.
I'm
but
not
at the
gonna
end
lie,
of
he
the day,
did.
take
You
my-
might say it's better than Push
did.
track.
Yes, but-
Yo,
No.
this nigga, Machine Gun Kelly responded right after Eminem dropped his album Kamikaze, which I feel is definitely debatable top 5.
Okay.
That's me, and we're gonna get into albums of the year. But I feel it's debatable top 5. I'm not saying it's the best album, but yo, Kamikaze, Eminem stuck to the roots of hip hop. I love that era, I love that energy. I love the fact that he bring
Yeah, I
that
appreciate
shit.
it.
Push shit and Drake shit was lollipop bullshit compared to Eminem,
It
Machine
was
Gun
the
Kelly,
closest
and we're
thing to what he wants in a beef.
oh,
That it was
Are we
that
talking-
closest
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Pushing
Pushing Drake shit was so trash.
It was the
Yo,
closest.
Yo,
to
it got to a
animosity.
point. Look, it got to a point.
We had OGs
where
stepping in.
yeah, OGs had to step in.
That's some
because
bullshit.
niggas
And I
would've
don't
got
agree with
touched.
that shit.
No,
Because
that's-
if
no.
it's beef, that's why it's whack. And I'm gonna go off your statement. The reason it was whack because OG had to step in and say, "Yo, don't do that." Oh,
But
I
look-
got no. My man said,
Yeah, bad
I
business.
got some shit that in your career. Drop that shit.
We didn't
Drop
have
that shit.
these OGs in the 90s when I was in.
What you
We didn't
mean?
have the OGs
What
that
you-
had
hey,
just
yo,
gone through
niggas,
this type
yo,
of situation.
do you know how many Wu-Tang
LL
niggas
Cool
is?
J had a pretty good diss track, you know what I'm saying?
To
I'm gonna
Kumo D?
knock you out. Look, but like,
Hey, yo,
when they gonna
exactly.
go to LL Cool J, like, look, man, I'm beefing with Big, man. And he just dropped Hit 'em Up, and I don't know what I'm gonna
And
do.
niggas, like I said, it's a whole different era. Niggas not fighting these days.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so they
you're
gotta
gonna
go
tell
to
me
the OGs that know, like,
rap wise,
Nah,
music
it
wise,
had
that
to
Pusha
step
T
in.
shit.
bro.
How many
What
disses did
happened
that?
in the 90s
Wait,
at
time
the
out.
end of these beefs? Niggas was dying.
Two diss tracks. And
Yeah.
you want to talk about impact? 2 diss tracks.
Uh-huh.
Drake dissed this nigga, correct? How long did it take him?
Let me
It's
tell
like
you.
over a week.
Over a week. Now let's agree. Let's agree. If somebody beefing with you, if a nigga drop the diss track on you, what you doing?
Look.
What you doing? No, I don't want to look. What are you doing? If somebody drop a diss track on you, what are you doing?
Right now.
I'm in the studio.
Exactly. I don't want. Yo, you have 3 days in my book to respond to me.
I'm grabbing
Drake
him.
response.
I'm talking to Push's response. It just took too much time.
They
So
gonna put me
that
on the
already
track.
lets me know that you ain't really about that shit. Yo, it's like if you a rapper, this hip hop, this competition. This is what you do for a professional lifestyle. This is your career.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Oh, for sure.
if
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna do it. I'm
if you are fucking dissing somebody, if somebody diss you, they calling you out. You hit that nigga in the motherfucking mouth. You don't sit back and be like, oh, let me think real quick. Let me get my niggas to come around. Not saying Pusha did this, but Pusha, at the end of the day, let's be real. I don't care the storyline about Kanye telling him anything. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
No.
If we talking about beef, I want
It was entertaining.
Kanye. I want
I watched
Kanye
it.
and Drake to
Think
fight
you're all
out.
into it.
Them niggas stay right across the street from each other. You bitch ass niggas. If you really feel that, Kanye, you from Chicago, nigga. Live up to the hype. Go shoot this nigga.
That Kanye that we saw is not from Chicago.
Drake is from fucking goddamn Toronto. The 6. The way you push the 6, I've never been to Toronto. At the end of the day, if y'all gonna rap like y'all live your lifestyle, nigga, I love the 90s era. Y'all niggas stay right around the block from each other. Run up on that nigga, beat that nigga ass. I don't need TMZ to fucking tell me,
And if it's just about rap,
Drake
then it's
just
just
said,
about rap.
oh,
We don't live in the 90s. We just gotta deal with what's there. And if we deal with what's there, we got the most from the Drake and the Push.
that shit is trash to me. I'm sorry, I thought that
It
was
was
the
the
worst.
most entertaining.
Yo, Nicki
I
and Cardi was better than that.
really like that Drake
No.
diss track.
Which one?
When he was like, oh, I'm tired of this nigga.
You talking about his grades? You talking about his grades?
Yeah.
Yo, at the end of the day, I thought that was the worst.
bro.
Man.
I was like,
I know Cardi and Nicki went harder. Cardi and Nicki went harder.
They're worried about the actual like diss tracks.
But they, yo, a shoe got thrown. We talking about champagne being thrown at
Hey,
Drake.
look,
Like I said,
Yo,
I like music is what
I like
Look,
the
this is
But
with
I
the
think
Nicki and the
Push and
Cardi beef. I just don't like. I'm just like,
Okay, let me ask
I
you
feel
this.
because it's forced.
it's forced.
It's a forced diss. Like,
But at the
it's
end of the day, do y'all feel they sound alike?
No.
Like, are they, okay.
No.
What's the difference from Cardi?
the cadence. It's a different cadence.
They both from New York.
They
correct?
could both exist in the same area. They like
Exactly,
to
bro.
me. They
Nicki's
like
a pop star.
McDonald's and
Nicki's a
Burger
pop
King.
artist.
You dig? Like they
Nicki's a
both
pop
got
artist.
burgers. You dig?
She's
But
not getting money from
one
hip-hop.
of them got the grilled burgers. The other one got the flat top. We can compare them because they got burgers, but they're not making them shits the same. You know what I'm saying? It's a little difference coming from them.
Hey, yo, shout out my nigga Zay. Zay, yo, can I get some cold bro?
Oh,
You see this shit? This shit called up in smoke. I'm up in cold. Appreciate it, bro.
Open school.
Hey, say fuck this motherfucker.
Hey,
man.
that ass.
Hey, yo, so, hey, yo, so, are we done with the beef shit?
Yeah, we can move past it.
All right,
I
move past that.
got what I had.
Yeah, I don't think it was that entertaining.
All right, so let's go back around just so the audience can get an understanding. You said
Drake and Push for sure.
I got Drake and Push.
Drake
It
Push.
gotta be Drake and Push, MGK, and them.
I got M and MGK. M won that shit.
All right, so look, I got Drake and Push, and I think entertaining wise, Tekashi and Chief Keef.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was a nice, okay.
Yo, y'all so trash. Y'all so fucking trash.
Bruh.
Y'all so trash.
Yo, that's yo, he was on Blackville, son.
It was hilarious, bro. It was hilarious. Like, oh, come on now.
And B, which one you going with?
We're going with Kels and
All right, bet. On to the next joint, man. So what we got? Y'all know my mind fucking retarded. So what we start out with? You
know, I got
with.
And I told you you gotta pull your hat down. There can't be two niggas on the video with do-rags.
Hey man, what was that shit on that bullshit?
Your ratings is gonna go down. You got it.
It's all good.
Look.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You can guess. I do what I gotta do.
You ready?
So what we talk about so far? So we talk about the L's.
Yeah.
We talk about beefs. I ain't gonna get too. I ain't ready to knock down the door yet. But let's go with feature of the year. Like out of all the artists
Who
that
had the best feature?
Hey, y'all, I tell you, Travis got to be the winner.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you,
J. Cole.
that conversation got to start with Ty Dolla.
whoa!
And then we can talk about everybody else.
Yo, give me
Look,
some
I'm trying
shit.
to tell you, this nigga Ty
Ty
can't do
Dolla Sign
He can't fucking miss.
Hey yo,
$3 Dollar
$10 Sign is the new Nate Dogg.
$3
He can't fucking miss.
Hey yo,
bro.
nah,
He
bro,
can't
bro.
miss.
J. Cole
I'm
had
a
a good
big
year
fan
feature wise.
of.
J. Cole had a great
Huge.
feature. He did have a great
So
feature.
let's
But
go around
not-
real quick. Let's go
nobody
around
touched
real
the top.
quick. Let's go around real quick and get an understanding, and let's talk about the two artists or the one artist. You say Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got Cole.
Got Cole. I'm rolling with both of them.
Yeah, no, they both
Yeah,
go.
go.
Okay,
And I'm gonna tell you who else. But we don't know if he'll exist according to you in 2 years. But Gunna had a lot of.
Oh my gosh.
He did have
A lot of issues.
And
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
charges.
been hot.
But I didn't really care for many.
I didn't care for. Look, I'm just saying.
I'm not giving somebody.
But we gotta. I'm gonna give him the credit. There was a
Give it to
couple
him.
of them, but you
Gunna been
know,
on some, he been on some heat this year. He been on some heat.
All right, so we comfortable with Cole. We cool.
Hey, I'm not.
We cool.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ty Dolla $ign.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
And J. Cole.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably swaying from it, but I'm gonna tell you somebody else who had a great year and you know.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay, we're gonna get to it, but I got it. Just know
All right, bet.
It's
All right, but okay, so we.
I'm gonna interject one time. The two other things who had a lot of great features this year was between Cole and Cardi. They had a lot of.
Cardi was
Cardi went on too. Okay,
We can't be
so
forgetting
so
about Cardi.
that's
We
what
gotta
I
stop
was
we keep
about
forgetting about
that.
Cardi. Hey yo, so let's do this. Let's do this.
So,
So we got 3 artists.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna converse about right now
Yeah.
is
Damn.
J. Cole, Ty Dolla $ign,
And
Cardi
Cardi.
B.
Yeah.
And we're out of those 3, we're gonna come together and we're gonna figure out who and why they had a better year with features.
Damn, man.
Now me, I feel, I'm gonna start it off. Me, I feel music lives on. And I feel that J. Cole, on every track that he went on, was some shit that you can go back and listen to 5 years later.
For sure.
It's just gonna live on.
Yeah.
I like impacting music. I like to sit down and listen to some shit. And Gus brought it up on the podcast. He said that J. Cole was killing shit with the features. And it opened my eyes and I was like, you know what? That's right. I was like, you know what? That's right. And at the end of the day, the reason why I'm rolling with Cole out of those 3, and I love Ty Dolla $ign. I love Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, he
Ty
had a great
Dolla
year
$ign is
feature-wise.
today's Nate Dogg.
Bro, he was
And nobody's fucking with him. But feature-wise and shit that's just pushing, music lives on. It doesn't matter who it is. And I feel out of all the people that we talking about, Cardi, Ty Dolla $ign, and J. Cole, 5 years from now, when you go listen to that shit, you gonna be like, damn,
I mean, the most
this shit
memorable
still rock.
Yeah.
And
Cardi-
Kendrick wasn't as focused this year, which I'm not knocking it. Kendrick is he's a legend in the game. So is J. Cole. But we already know when Kendrick hits some shit, and I said it on my podcast, Kendrick is the legend killer when it come down to features. Because he gets up there with legends and he ripped that shit. You remember his shit. J. Cole this year has been knocking down doors, and when you hear that shit, you remember J. Cole shit. It doesn't matter if it's 21 Savage, it doesn't matter if it's Royce the 5'9", it does not fucking matter.
Money Bag Yo.
It does not matter.
Money Bag Yo song. A lot of songs.
And that's what I'm saying. For
You get on
artists,
anybody's
for
song.
artists like J. Cole,
They be going on
to
their
get on
flows.
somebody else's sound, and I'm not saying
rock with
somebody else's
their
music, and let them still rap the way they rap, even though Kendrick can do it too, but we speaking on this shit.
Yeah, we speaking on those.
This nigga has impacted their track, and they shit has sky high made me listen.
Because I'm gonna say that because Money Bag Yo said he brought a track too cold. He was like, I like that. People gonna fuck with it, and they would respect me on this. Give me some shit that's showing your way.
Same thing with
I want to go with
21.
you.
21, the same shit.
and Cole from the art, so you already know.
Well,
Yeah.
but that nigga still,
He's out here. He's out here.
Yeah, around the corner.
Hey yo,
You know, but he
North
produces-
Carolina in the building, man. That's what this platform for. North Carolina artists, man. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, watching y'all come through, this is what this platform is for. We coming. But yeah, keep it going, keep it going. So out of those 3, who you got?
I'm rocking with Cole or Cardi.
Well, speak on Cardi because
Cardi.
I feel
And-
Cardi's
and
not
I
getting a
feel-
lot of respect.
I'm gonna
this
tell
year.
you,
And she
Cardi,
knocking down doors.
Cardi done hopped on some crazy shit. You talking about hopping on shit with legends. She hopped on
That
this
shit
shit with
was
Avril
crazy.
Lavigne.
Yeah, this shit.
You know, she it's just it's something about Cardi that just makes her so interesting as an artist. You know what I mean? And at one point that was Nicki. And that's why I think with that beef is stirring because now it's more sharks in the fish tank. You feel what I'm saying? You know, but I do believe that it's enough for both of them to eat. But right now, Cardi is just prime rib.
I
You
don't
know
know
what
why
I'm
she
saying?
won't let her live though.
She's prime rib.
Freshman
If
game.
you know what I mean, she's still.
Something to say what he said. I feel like Cardi is right there when it comes to like certain doing features. Like her, Travis, Sway Lee, Tory Lane, those 4 people, when they feature on somebody's songs, it sounds like their song. They
Exactly.
dominate.
They do.
Especially the new
Well, I think that's what gives J. Cole the bigger edge.
Shoot out, Habibi.
Because
Thank
it's,
you, bro.
his features are more diverse. Well, when you hear Cardi has a feature on something,
You're gonna listen to
you
it.
know what it's gonna sound like.
Do you feel Cardi sounds the same on every track?
Not every track, but it has a very similar vibe.
We gonna get into albums.
It's
We gonna get into albums.
But J. Cole's features, like with that, when I saw he was on, when somebody told me he was on the 21 shit, I actually at that point I didn't know what it was gonna sound like because they've all been
that
so
was like,
different.
whoa, 21.
And the thing is,
On the
that's
voice album,
why
like they're all so different,
and he keeps
I'm a big
his same
21 fan.
image.
and they're all great.
This album is a great album.
You said what?
I'm a big 21 fan, so I was
I ain't
really
gonna
great.
Kodak go.
No, it's great.
No, his album.
I know we gonna get into albums.
I like Kodak.
I like this is better than this one, but I really like this one.
But
And we're gonna take a second to go get some love to
love.
Sahara Hookah Lounge
Hey, Sahara, that's
to
what
show
we
us
at.
that love.
You know what I'm saying? Up in smokes. Yeah.
Take that moment. All right, back to it.
Hey, so we done with this. Everybody comfortable on code?
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
Let's hit it. Let's hit the nail right on the head. What album though? What album?
Not yet.
We got to it.
We gonna get to it. Not yet. Not yet. All right. We got 2 more questions. And we got one. We got this one that's coming up, and then we gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? We here conversing. Everybody chilling, right?
We've been anxious.
Hey, everybody chilling, and that's what I want. I want motherfuckers to be anxious.
We anxious.
I know it's getting there, but let's go with this. Let's go with song of the year right now. What is song of the year? Song of the
That
year.
came out last year, didn't it?
Song of the year.
Oh,
Even if it came out last year, it been the song this year.
Yeah.
Like between Mo Bamba and like Sicko Mode, them shit they gonna
Y'all
crazy.
tripping.
Hey, y'all got Travis.
Y'all tripping like shit. If those are the songs y'all going with, when I name my song,
I got 3.
No, I'm talking when you out in the club or you at a party. Those are the 2 that rage, bro.
God damn it.
Did you drop it on the floor?
Hell yeah.
Hey, look, let me get that. Come on, let me switch.
Hey, I'm gonna lie. I got 3.
No, hold
But
on.
look, nigga, you picking cold stuff. Look, I got 3. All right, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna tell you like this. Pretty Little Fears is one of them.
Who that?
That's black and cold.
Mm-hmm.
I got Double Up by Nipsey.
Yup.
Okay. And then honestly, I mean, it's kind of been like a motto. When was going hard? J Rock went hard, and his album was fire.
And I'm gonna let you know.
I went to work, waking up. When I wake up in the morning, that would be an anthem.
That is the song of the fucking year.
On a daily, I would win.
Win by J Rock is song of the fucking year. No other song is touching. You not listening to Mo Bamba in 5 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
You listening to Win.
When was
Yeah.
big? I'm saying up north when I was up there. When was a big one? King's Dad was a big one, a really big one.
But that was kind of dropped off.
He's there with that.
That's J Rock.
That was
Oh yeah.
on the Black Ninja too. That was a J-Rock album.
Yeah.
Those are 2 really big ones, as well as last time I checked by Nipsey. All throughout the summer, that shit was banging.
Yeah, I heard last time I checked.
I know that one. That
But
one
ain't
from
none
the,
of them touching
the
Mo
Ty
Bamba.
Dolla $ign and Jeremiah record was everywhere for a while.
You talking about Level Up? I mean, well, they dropped the whole album, but I'm talking
The
about
Light.
Level Up.
The Light.
The Light.
That was
Wayne was
yeah.
literally on that. I think if I'm not, I may be wrong.
On
But
that new level, I heard that.
yeah, Wayne was on that shit. They took him off. I thought that shit was hard with Wayne on it. I thought it was hard, but they took him off. Like when the album dropped, they took him off. I was very shocked by
But I
that.
think you can make a case for The Light being one of the songs because like that popped everywhere.
Yeah.
I got a question. After that Wayne album, where does Wayne stand?
No, you know what? We gonna get into albums next. I got you. And since that, oh, you know what? Fuck it, man. What we about to do right now is we about to come up with 5 to 8 albums, but only 5, and everybody got to agree on 5. But we gonna name 8 albums that we feel are, you know what I'm saying, debatable, top 5, and then we gonna drop our top 5, and we gonna explain why those 3 albums didn't make it. I said, all right, I did it right now.
Okay, we got Victory Lap.
Victory Lap, that's Nipsey, right? Okay.
You got KOD.
We gotta agree.
Okay, yeah.
Keep going.
You got Denzel Curry shit.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
You got
That's my album of the year.
shit, yeah, Denzel Curry shit is hard. You got a couple different ones. Shit. Cardi shit was fire.
I'll go back to that Ty Dolla $ign shit.
Ty Dolla shit.
Astro Rock.
It was dope, but do I feel like it was out of all the albums that dropped? I don't even think that shit was better than
Yo,
Rock.
Midnight Year Endless.
Wait.
I had like that before.
J-Rock shit.
I love
Yeah, exactly. J-Rock shit. All right, hey, can we? Because my mind gonna fucking lose track.
We got one more.
Yeah, no, we all have to agree. And Aaronovich is smoking the fuck out of
He's-
it.
What about Royce?
And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
He's
So-
still in a love letter.
Can I get a question?
Yes.
Alright,